And we're back to learning Gimp in a year, day 64. Let me show the difference between the image and the canvas. It's a little bit confusing because right here under new, it's actually called image size, but this is the canvas. Let me resize my window here, and usually that's where you start. So if you wanted to, for example, have a YouTube thumbnail, make it 1920 x 1080, and then you import a real image, a photo in this case. We call that IMG. And then to fill the entire canvas with it, make sure that this image layer is active, and then use the scale to Shift S shortcut for it. I've shown you that in the last video. And you can simply left click drag here on these endpoints, make it bigger than your canvas, confirm via scale, and then you can use that for a thumbnail. In many cases, you would like to add a text element. So just use the type tool, left click on it, and then add it maybe here for a vlog or something. Just to give you a quick example. Once again, it might be confusing because of the names here. And when you actually want to check the canvas size, you can see here it's called image size 1920 x 1080. That's simply the background. Let me scale the image that I've imported down a little bit. I confirm via scale, I delete the text and make the background invisible, and you can see the checkerboard design. So when you've got nothing there at this position and you see the checkerboard, that is actually the canvas. What adds to the confusion is that you find the canvas size under image yet again. So here you check image, canvas size, and once again it's indicated 1920 x 1080, which was what we used prior when we went to File, New, and there it was called image size for some reason. So Gimp isn't very consistent here. But once more, this is the canvas, the overall background where you paint on, where you place your photos on, your text, whatever you want to add. This is placed on a canvas, and that's the overall size of your entire project. It can be found under image, canvas size. And if you then want to resize an imported photo, imported image, use the scale tool and make it as big as your canvas to fill the entire area of your project. And this is how that works. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.